Like any compact breed with a low head mount, a Dutch is initially posed with the front feet even with the eyes and the rear feet even with the stifle. When you're evaluating the markings, you want to make sure that you're not stretching the rabbit outside of a normal pose. The saddle is very easy to evaluate. You can just lift the ears a bit and see the line that runs across the body. When you look at the rabbit's neck, you do want to make sure that you're not lifting the ears above horizontal, you're not pulling the ears out to the side. Just lift the ears to a natural pose and you can see where that neck fur lies. Sometimes it's easiest to evaluate the evenness of the cheeks with the rabbit's on its back. You can also get a good look at the blaze this way. You do want to make sure to keep a light hand on the rabbit's ears so you're not wrapping your hand around the head or maybe tugging back at the cheeks and distorting the image there. The undercut can be a bit more difficult to evaluate. You essentially want to see the rabbit as it would look were it posed on a glass table from underneath. You don't want to stretch the rabbit out, lay it on its back. You can kind of brace it against your body if you need to. And if it wants to kind of dangle its feet down in front of its belly, you can raise those to eye level and get a good look at the undercut. The stops can also be viewed with the rabbit in your hands. You can hold the rabbit upside down and take a look at those stops and see how they balance. Some people like to check the evenness, the length of the stops. When you do that, you can simply hold the feet next to each other and check for the evenness of the stops. You don't want to check the undercut with the rabbit stretched out, as this will distort the rabbit's undercut and perhaps make it look wavier or more biased than it truly is. You return the rabbit to a normal pose and give it a good look over to get a nice general impression of the way the body structure, the fur, and the markings all come together to create the perfect Dutch.